Okay, before I discuss the present tense, I'd like to review broad with broad and slender with slender, broad and slender consonants. Most of the consonants in Irish have two sounds, one pronounced with the mouth wide open and one with it more closed. If we say words like ah or sounds like ah, oh, ooh, notice where your tongue and your and how open your mouth can be when you do that. And those are called broad vowels because our mouth is more open, more wide. And the E and A sounds, your mouth is more closed, your tongue is closer to the top. So the consonants next, when we spell the different sounds, the consonants next to E or I are pronounced a little different than the ones that are next to A, O, or U. So when we get into our verbs, they tell us typically that for I drink, we add AIM, and for you put, or I put, we add IM. But really what we're doing is showing that this L is oblum, a wide L, not olium, a slender L. So we have an O and an A on both sides, both broad consonants, showing that it's broad. And with kurum, we have two slender consonants on both sides. So we have olum, I drink, olin, tu, you drink, olin, she, he drinks, olin, she drinks, olamij, we drink, olin, shiv, you'll drink, and olin, sheed, they drink. And we have kurum, I put, kurum tu, you put, kurum she, he puts, kurum she puts, kuramij, we put, kurum shiv, y'all put, and kurum sheed, they put. We see that A and N is added to you, he, she, y'all, and them, and E is slipped in there to show that that is slender. Now, fairly typically, it's an A slipped in here to show broad, and an E slipped in here to show slender. And that is the first conjugation, which is the question that someone is confused on at this point. We have, and these are single syllable verbs. When we get to more than one syllable, we have a little different way of forming them, and this would be kyanim, I buy, kyanian tu, you buy, kyanian she, he buys, kyanian she buys, kyanimij, we buy, kyanian shiv, y'all buy, and kyanian shiad, they buy. If the question is about the past tense, we have, with a vowel, we make no change. Ni olam, I don't drink. Ni hurum, we slip in an H. We put a shavu on it. Ni hurum, I don't put. Ni hyanim, in the second conjugation, I don't buy. And ni ibrim or ibrim, I don't work. If it's a question and it's a vowel, we have basically no change. So I say on Olin Shay, does he drink? But if it's a consonant and we can put an uru or or we can eclipse it, we do that. So we have on Gordon Sheed, and in the second conjugation on Ghanian she and an Ibrian she. See if I can pull this up on Tanglin, okay, I have the verb all up, and I have the set, notice over here to English tabs. If it comes up in Irish, you want to switch to that. Normally when you come up on it, in Tanglin, it'll show you the definition. But if you go to the grammar tab, you can see it normally comes up on the verb in past tense, and we're interested in present tense. So we go to present tense, and we have olam, just like we did on the other sheet. I drink. On olam, do I drink? Ní olam, I don't drink. Olan tú, you drink. On olan tú, do you drink? Ní olan tú, you don't drink. An olan sé, or olan sé, he drinks. Olan she drinks. Olamid, we drink. Or alternately, olan which, we drink. Olan shiv, y'all drink. Olan shiad, they drink. Or the passive ulter, it's drunk, and we don't put the blame of drinking on anyone at all. With core, we have, again, I've switched to the present tense. Quorum, I put. On gurum, or yeah, do I put? Ni quorum, I don't put. Now just branching out a little bit to give you a little more knowledge of what you can do with verbs here on Tanglin. Quorum, I put. I kind of do that somewhat regularly. But if I'm putting it right now, and I know you might want me to write this out for you, but ta me eg kur, I am putting. So I'm doing it right now. If I say that it is put, ta she kurha, it is put. So that's using it as an adjective. If someday you want to do the past tense, you have it at your fingertips. Horme, I put. Hortu, you put. Orshe, he put. If you want to do the future someday, you have korhime. On gorhime, ni korhime, korhitu. So I will put. When you get to a more advanced level, you'll learn the conditional or would-be tense. Horhen, I would put. Horha, you would put. Korkshe, he would put. Korkshi, she would put. Koramish, we would put. Or Kormwich, Korkshiv, y'all would put. Kordish, they would put. Oh, Kurdish, I didn't put that thought in there when I pronounced that. Kurdish, you can see that thought in there. And Korkshid. And something that you may not really need to learn, because you can just say, I usually do something, but this is the past, or I usually did something. You can learn the past habitual, and this is more advanced stuff. Hurin, I used to put on a somewhat regular basis. Horta, you used to put, and so on. Did I stop it?